Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nickelodeon here, Nickelodeon's gaming channel. Welcoming you to another day of leveling here with Furious Farts. I'm recording this on 5/24, which is Sunday. You're probably not going to see it till Monday, but welcome nonetheless. Excuse me. We're going to be continuing on here with Furious Farts. Now, I spent an entire month, pretty much, trying to use my Zyger Guy Gold add-on to make it so I didn't have to pay for another month of WoW. So without even trying, without even having a level 100 character, mind you, on the server that I was trying to accomplish this on, without even trying, without even having a level 100 character, I managed to get to 18,000 gold in 1 month. And again, that's with one level 40, he's level 45 now, and I think I have a level 46 paladin on there too. Just with the stuff that I collected from them, was able to get to 18,000 gold. So, if I was at 100, imagine how much money I'd be making. Because I could farm for days on my priest. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to work. Oh, I had to reset my UI the other day, so things are going to look a little different. Gotta wait for everything to catch up here. Sorry. Alright, so I'm going to turn in Windrock Mastery Part 1. And we're going to turn in... Uh-oh. Crap, sorry about that. I don't need it to auto-accept. So let me read that quest off to you. That was... Windrock Mastery Part 2. So, you must have always pushed yourself. You are one day to stalk the mightiest prey. While you are not yet ready, I will point you in the right direction. There is another breed of Windrock, even deadlier. Seek out the ravenous Windrock to test your mettle against. You will find them in the heart of Nagrand, west and southwest. Okay? And turn in Clefthoof and pick up Clefthoof Part 2.
What can I do for you?
So, you've proved to me that you can find and take down regular Clefthoof, but far more dangerous are the Clefthoof bulls. Bag yourself 12 of those, and then you can talk to me about your hunting prowess. Look for them in the middle region of Nagrand, to the west and to the south. Alright. Turn in Tabluk Mystery, and pick up Tabluk Part 2. This darn scratch is getting the worst of me, it would seem, so you're up to filling in for me again. This time you're going to bag yourself some thorn grazers. They're tougher and wilier than the stags, so keep your wits about you. Look for them sheltered under the trees in the middle of the Grand, to the west and to the south. Go on, head out there, and show Hemet what you're made of. I'll be fine.
For the Alliance.
Get a drink of my coffee here. Alrighty, so we are off to killing more stuff. So the Howling Wind. Looks like we're headed off to the north here. We're going to pick up a shite ton of quests over here. There's this whole little area is occupied by some of the dredge hoofs or the broken, or you know, whatever you want to call those guys. I'm not sure what their exact race is called, but we're headed over there anyhow. They're all just kind of hanging out in this fountain, so they're all kind of in this little area right here. Now I turned up some of my view distances and my draw distances. If I start getting too much lag, I'll probably kick it back down, because right now I'm only recording at 46 frames instead of the 60 I was getting. So we shall see how it pans out for us here. Alrighty. So we're going to talk to the Howling Wind. Oh, we're going to get Elementus Mora, sorry. I turned in the Howling Wind, which is, we picked up the Dust Blower ones. We got the quest for them. So now we're going to pick up Murkblood Corruptors. Murkblood are capturing and torturing the spirits of air. Murkblood are my kin, a tribe of Broken, so they are technically called the Broken. Okay. Who serve the vile, muscleless beast lord Coilfang. The air states that the Murkblood putrefiers are capturing other spirits of air and using them to sow chaos into the ranks of the elements. It would seem that the Murkblood have recently sacked the orc village to the southwest known as Sunspring, and are using powerful elemental magic to disturb the lake. Find the purifiers and destroy them. Alright, do we pick up Defending the Wilds? I don't think so. The Underearth, or the Underneath. Who are we talking to? Elementus Untag. Something rallies underneath the earth. It beats up the ground as if to punish. Thud. It makes a sound of hundreds thousand times. Endlessly it beats. The earth reels. It's calling out for us now. Gordog speaks to me. Gordog knows that something forces the elements out. Something from underneath. Go now and speak to Gordog. No listen to Gordog. Do not speak. Hear Gordog. Alright. And Elementus Loap.
What you need?
The rare bean. You are ill-equipped to face the restless elements of the ground. Before you can help the earthen ring, you must prove yourself. You must help yourself. The best way you can find dung heaps left behind by the wildlife of Nagrand. You must search the dung for digested remnants of Nagrand caracoli. From this being, I am able to make the tablet that will aid you in your battle against the restless forces of nature. Return to me when you have collected no less than 2 fists worth of caracoli, ogre-sized fists. And muck diving. The most affected elements of water can be found in Halani Basin, southwest of here, beneath the abandoned city of Hala. While some distressed elements can be destroyed without any impact upon the environment, spawns of muck must be physically removed from the world once destroyed. You see, muck spawns leave behind globules of tainted debris that, if left untouched, will spread further and contaminate the environment. Destroy the muck spawns and bring me back their muck-ridden cores. All right. Now we're off to Gordog. Which one's Gordog? Is he the big elemental? He's this big earth elemental right here. The Fury of the Earth. So, bring up the usurper. You will find him follow the earthen path. First you must put to rest the tortured earth spirits. Must sleep once more. Gordog smashes his fist into the ground and brings up some very foul-smelling soil. Must sleep. Gordog points southeast. Find spirits near mountains, near hills, near rocks, near earth. Put to sleep. Tilari Basin, southeast. Alright. So, we're going to go pick up some poop. We got a glorified pooper scooper quest coming up. So, and we have to get these thorn grazers anyway. So we're going to kill the thorn grazers and scoop the poops. So we'll just go ahead and start. Don't get all cray here. Just start killing the thorn grazers. They have the greatest sound effects. Alright, so we got all those. Let's find some more poops here. I'm in combat? Or what? What's going on here? Oh. Forgot. Had to reset some of my key bindings too, so stuff kind of got shuffled around. Not exactly where it was last time. Get you. Get you some. That's 4 out of 12. Do-do-do. I'll charge the next one. No sense in fighting only one at a time. I can take out multiples. Alright, now I gotta get some more poops. Now, I don't know what it is about World of Warcraft, but there's a lot of quests where you're collecting poop. Or something out of poop, or, you know, it's crazy. It's almost like somebody has a poop fetish at Blizzard. I'm not certain. You're like, hey, you know what this game does not have enough of? Poop quests. We need more poop quests. Nothing says heroic task like sifting through poop. Ugh. Now, I was watching a video from Ragtag the other day talking about what they need to do, what Blizzard needs to do in order to fix the World of Warcraft as it stands right now. One, let's get rid of LFR. And that is, you know, why go through diluted, watered-down versions of the instances to get crap loot that you're going to replace the first time you actually run the instance? Why don't they put it instead, you know how they're talking about putting the time walking events in, where once a month, you know, there's a different event that you can go into to earn gear that, you know, for transmog or whatever. Why don't they not do that and move LFR to like doing it 2 days a week is all that's available to you, instead of being, you know, as he put it, on tap. You know, you just go in there, you walk through the instance, and they just kind of hand you the gear at the end. Here you go. Here's some gear. You know, why do that? You don't get experience getting rating. You don't feel, you know, get the accomplishment of of actually downing a boss because he's difficult, and you know you all worked as a team and did it. You just kind of showed up. Everybody showed up. Everybody got a piece of gear, and you know we all get to go home happy. Yeah, it doesn't cater to the casuals, but they're not losing casuals. They're losing hardcore players who've been playing this game for a long time and who are just unhappy about the state of the game. They need to add back a degree of difficulty. The second thing they need to get rid of, PvP, or fix PvP, Ashran. Ashran's garbage. Okay? You sit in a queue, you get into Ashran, you sit there and you basically killing other players to farm stuff to buy titles. I mean, just me, but I remember the days, like Ragtag said, I remember the days when people would show up for a 6-hour world PvP event and just sit on the faces of their cold dead corpses of the Alliance, or the Horde, depending on which side you played. But it was, you know, nobody cared about power-ups, nobody cared about objectives. The whole point was just to kill them and make their freaking lives miserable. But that's over now. Okay, fine. And the last thing was, get rid of garrisons altogether. The whole thing is stupid. You had your chance to be a general. Being a general sucks. Get us back to the game that we all know and love, where we're one-on-one, you know, killing them off. You know, running your own garrison. It reduces the game's efficacy as far as you know. It's not fun. You sit in your garrison all frickin' day. You don't do anything. You farm your mats, you send your little minions out, and that's it. And then most people just log out. Well, you know, that's a Facebook game. Who the hell wants to do that? You turn in for the epic challenges and, you know, all that stuff. By catering to all these casual players, they have really just, in essence, ruined the game. I mean, like, just made it so easy, so simple that nobody really wants to play. Which is sad, because this is one of my favorite games, and I hate to see it disappear due to some bad choices, you know? So those are the three things that Ragtag said, and I totally agree that that's the stuff that they need to do in order to fix World of Warcraft as it currently stands. Garrisons, it sounds like a great idea, have your own little place in the world, but it's ultimately not a good idea. If anything, what WoW Krendor said was a good idea, was to add guild housing. So if you join a guild, you can spend the gold that your guild earns to upgrade your housing. You know, you can rest in it like it's an inn. There's, you know, as a guild you can choose what professions you want to accommodate. You know, mining, you know, the herbalist island thing or whatever. But it's guild housing. Your guild and you are the only ones that can, you know, that go in there. And I think that'd be great. Why not this guy? That you know, that there's someplace your guild in the world. Now I realize, in the way the World of Warcraft stands right now, especially if you're not on a RP server, if you're on an RP server, your guild's pretty much a cesspool guild. You're just there to help further the guild's achievements and, you know, contribute to them. Which, you know, that's all fine and dandy. Okay, so, sorry. Consortium needs you. So we're off to the Consortium now. So yeah, you just, you know, I don't know, they catered too much to the casuals, I think, and a lot of the hardcore players just weren't into it. Consortium recruiter right here. My organization, the Consortium, is looking for a few resourceful individuals just like yourself. You'll be hard-pressed to find ethereals more honest, hard-working, or pleasant to be around than us. What we require is loyalty, dedication, and a reasonable amount of moral flexibility. If you're interested, speak with Gezi. He's our ground operations leader. You will find him at Eris Landing, north of Oshugun. Alright. So it's muck spawns. But I don't mean to sit here and rant and rave and say that, wow, this expansion wasn't good. I don't know. I haven't really experienced much of the content for myself firsthand. You know, but one thing I do know is you can't get stuck in the black hole that is your garrison. You need to get out of your garrison. You know, there's so much of the world out there to explore. And as far as I know, everything that I've read online and everything I've read from Blizzard says that flying is not coming back anytime soon. in the new expansion, or in the expansions after this. They kind of felt like that they were opted into it because it came in the, everything since Burning Crusade, you were able to fly. And people just kind of got spoiled on it. Which it kind of, in my opinion, and apparently in the opinion of some of Blizzard people, is that it trivializes much of the game. So you go somewhere, instead of having to, find the way up there and find the path and, all this, you just kind of fly over there and, oh look, there you go. There's flying in much of the game. Warlords of Draenor, I don't think really needs it. I mean, you want to experience those epic places when you ride through the canyon for the first time. You look up and you're like, whoa, look at that. Just like when I'm going to reminisce a little, when I was playing Burning Crusade, and the first time I walked up to the door, in Burning Crusade, I actually took a screenshot of it and was like, this is an accomplishment. I actually got here on my own. So, I could see where they want to put the epicness back. I totally understand that. I get it. And for the most part, a lot of the stuff that they're deciding to do with Warlords of Draenor, they're going in the right direction. The art style, all that stuff. But there's just a few things that they did that trivialize WoW. And a lot of the hardcore players, and even some of the, the medium rung players are just really frustrated with. Like I said, how a lot of people feel is they took a game a lot of people love and just turned it into a Facebook game. You log in, you run your LFRs, you collect your loot, you send out your little minions, and then you log out. I mean, the Facebook games are all fine and dandy, but I don't want a game that I pay $15 a month for to be a frickin' Facebook game. So, again, sorry, don't mean to just go off on a rant, but this is things that I've heard from other YouTubers on the subject, and I just wanted to put my 2 cents in where I stood as far as what I believe that they should have done, and I realize that they can't, they can't cater to everyone. They can't make everyone happy, and I understand that. And yeah, garrisons on paper sounds like an amazing idea. It's the implementation that, once you try it out, you're like, oh wait, maybe this wasn't so good. So, we'll see. We'll see what they do. They say that we aren't even near the end of this expansion yet. And 6.2 drops. The new patch for it's already started pre-downloading. I think this Tuesday is probably going to drop. So keep an eye out for that. And we'll see what they do. I mean, I think this one's going to be just a lot of battle pets and refining the battle pet system. But we'll see. Okay, I'm still... Mercblood Purifiers is what I'm after. These elementalists right here. Ooh. 4 out of 5. Alright, got all those. And we're going to fly over here, and I think we're just going to kind of log out right here. We're just about the 20-minute mark. We're at 19 minutes-ish. So we're going to get over there. Again, I apologize if the rant, if I said something that upset you or you didn't want to hear. I apologize for that. But it's my opinion, and, the opinion of several other YouTubers who make their livings playing WoW. So, but I'm going to go ahead and log out here. We'll pick it up again here tomorrow. I want to thank you for tuning in. This is Nickelodeon. Please, if you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Smash the subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate it. I want to thank you for watching. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.